Be good. Okay, love you. Good morning. Well, it's morning where I am. I'm going to be heading to my neurosurgeon appointment, so I just want to take you guys with me. So if you don't know why I'm going to a neurosurgeon, go check out my previous video about my health update about Syrinx in your spine, which are cysts. So I finally followed up with my doctor after that video, and she told me, yes, you do have a cyst in your spine, and I'm going to have to refer you to a neurosurgeon. So we don't know what the neurosurgeon is going to say today, but we're going to find out. And since my last video, I've just been really tired. My back's been hurting a lot. The usual, just back pain between my shoulder blades. And yeah, it really sucks. I think it's been causing my esophagus to hurt because I have esophageal spasms. So just a whole slew of different things happening and trying to figure out answers. So hopefully he can give me some answers today or tell me what he thinks that should be done next. My doctor did not mention any disorder, and I asked her, it was weird. I said, well, don't you think that I have a cyst in my spine because it was caused from a disorder from putting the spinal fluid into, like, how did the cyst happen, basically? And she said, no, I think, sometimes you're born with it. Sometimes it's caused by, spinal deformities when you're born. Sometimes you have it your whole life and it just stays there. So she's like, do you want to follow up with me later on, or do you want to go to a neurosurgeon? And I said I would like to be referred to a neurosurgeon to talk to him about this problem. And she said, okay. So now I'm going to this place, and I've done my research on them, and they do a lot of different surgeries. They do any back spine surgeries that you can ever think of. And they got really good reviews. So it makes me comfortable going there. And they don't accept my insurance. And they don't accept my health insurance, but my health insurance will reimburse me. So that's good. So I'll just be paying for today. And yeah, they were really nice on the phone, their assistant and stuff. So filled out all the paperwork beforehand, and gotta pick up some Starbucks on the way. But I guess I'll check in with you guys after my appointment and let you know what's going to go on, what he thinks we should do next. And yeah, hopefully we'll figure out some answers. I have been reading everybody's comments, and thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the prayers. And I've also, I know I pronounced Chiari malformation wrong, but it's called, you pronounce it Chiari malformation. And I heard a lot of you guys know people who have it yourselves, or your husbands have it, and I'm praying for them too, and I hope they feel better soon. And it's a lifelong thing, and I don't know, hopefully I get some answers too, whether it's Chiari or not. But there's a lot of different disorders that aren't as bad as Chiari that people do suffer because of cysts. So like I said, the neurosurgeon should be able to figure it out. That's what his job is. And he does do Chiari malformation surgeries. So we'll see. We'll see what he has to say next. I'm thinking maybe there's a CT scan that you can get to measure the amount of fluid in your skull. And I think that's really important. I'm going to mention it to him. It's called a SINE CT scan, CINE. And I hear they do it a lot to try to figure out if you have a blockage of your spinal fluid. So maybe he'll do that next before we jump into surgery. I'm just hoping surgery isn't like the number one thing that we have to go to. But my neck is still cracking every day. It used to just be to where it was right and left it would crack, but now it cracks if I look up or down. As soon as I wake up in the morning, it's bad. So I don't know. We need to figure out this neck cracking because it needs to stop. Because, I mean, what if I get arthritis in my neck? or it wears down my vertebrae, and then I have that problem next. Like, I don't know, but I just really would like to figure it out. But yeah, praying for you guys, praying for everyone's families as well, and we'll get through it. We're troopers. Check in with you guys later. Okay, I'm here. Let's go. Wish me luck. I'm so nervous. I'm like really nervous right now. Anxiety. Hey y'all, so I just got back in my car. Appointment wasn't bad, but I am a little bit, I don't know, discouraged, upset. So basically I walked in there and he told me that I have a Syrinx, which we all know, and he said that he looked up all my tests I've had done, you know, my MRI, my paperwork for everything, x-rays, the myelogram I did, and he's like, we see the Syrinx, and he's like, we don't know what's causing it. And he's like, right now I'm kind of clueless because you've had a brain MRI, you've had the thoracic MRI, you've had the neck MRI, you've had every MRI and x-ray you can get but the bottom of your back. So now his next suggestion is to get an MRI, lumbar MRI, and an x-ray of my lower back. And he's like, maybe something's pinching there where we have to do surgery. He's like, but as of right now, we're not going to do surgery. We're going to monitor it. And if your lumbar doesn't show anything of your spine, then we're just going to monitor your Syrinx every 6 months and just follow up. I'm just sick of like having so many doctors telling me over the years that they don't know what's going on with me. I told him, I said I have constant back pain and my neck cracks like 10 times a day. And he said, maybe we need to get an x-ray of you bending your neck and then bending it backwards. And then we're going to see if your bones like misalign or something. He said sometimes your spine just like is made like that when you're born, and people end up developing a Syrinx. So I don't know. Nobody knows. But I can't freak out about it, and I don't know, it's hard to hear a doctor say, we don't know. Just like we see it, but we don't know. Same thing when I went to Duke GI when I had esophagus problems. It's like, we know you have problems, we see it, but we don't know what's causing it. I just want answers. I don't, and for everybody saying, oh, she's doctor shopping, she wants pain pills. No, I haven't asked for pain medicine at all. Even my neurologist is like, do you want to band-aid this with medicine, or do you want to figure out answers? I said, I don't want any medicine. I want to figure out what the hell is wrong with me. And she's like, okay, let's start testing. And that's when we started testing back in September 2020 or November 2020 by the time I saw her. And now I just wish I knew why my neck was cracking. You know, I'm just gonna pick up coffee because I didn't earlier, and yeah, just I guess wait for them to call me about scheduling my MRI of my back and my x-ray. But yeah, I guess I'll give you guys another update once I get back to this doctor and he tells me the results from that. So, and he asked me, he said, well, what about your neurologist? I said, what about her? And he said, well, she doesn't have any suspicion or have any thoughts on why you got this. I said, no, that's why she sent me to you. So everyone's kind of clueless, and it's scary. At least they can see something. At least they're not like, you're crazy, go home. At least you can see it in imaging. So I don't know. We'll see how my lower back is doing. And I've had aches and pains there for years, but kind of just ignored it because it wasn't that bad. And then neck cracking. So, I don't know. My back's all messed up. I really want to start working out again, but now I'm scared. And it's probably not the best thing to do. I should have asked. Because I've been wanting to do box jumps to, like, work out my abs. But I don't know if that's something I should be doing right now. I know I can't lift weights right now. I know that'll be bad. So, no, I'll have to call them up and ask if I'm allowed to work out. I hope I am, because I found some new workouts I want to try out. And if I end up doing it, I'll probably make a YouTube video to show you guys so you can see some at-home workouts. But I'm going to head home now, and, you know, Jace is there with David and Ensley, and, you know, want to take him to do something fun, get my mind off this, but hope you guys are doing well. And he said he looked at my brain MRI, and I do not have Chiari malformation, so that's confirmed by 2 doctors now, a neurologist and neurosurgeon. Then they have no idea why I have a cyst. And I told him, I said, well, isn't it caused from a disorder that causes the cyst? He goes, yes, or you can just be born with it. And you'll have a little hole, and then that hole will make you get a cyst. Just by the way your body was made. So, I don't know. Everything's confusing. Everything's up in the air. But I'll check in with you guys soon. Like and subscribe to my channel for new updates daily, weekly, monthly, whatever I feel like doing. Bye.